Hello, and welcome to A VO's Journey. My name is Anthony Pica. This show is all about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business, sidestep all the crazy things that this guy seems to step on. Today is, what is today? Today is Wednesday. I got to look at my calendar. The 29th of March. Can you believe that? March is almost over, and taxes, April 15th is almost upon us. I hope you're ready, because I am not. Anyways, welcome to the show. It's good to have you. Today's show, I want to just chat with you guys about something that I think is so important to our businesses, and it's so easily brushed aside because this business is tough and it's stressful. And that is, it is so important to be positive, to stay positive, to inspire people, to try to, pick up and elevate, right? And not put down. It's hard, especially when we disagree with things. And we have a lot of disagreements. and that's part of life. But I wanted to make the video today because I feel like it's so easy for even me to get frustrated and upset about things. And I have learned over the years, working with a lot of people, a lot of casts. I was directed so many shows. I've acted in so many shows, but I also was a director for many, many years. And, I've worked with a lot of casts, a lot of people, a lot of groups and large groups. And I can tell you that negativity is very dangerous. There's nothing wrong with questions, with being skeptical, with, trying to figure something out. You know what I mean? And not always believing something at first glance. There's nothing wrong with that. I agree with that 100%. But I've learned that negativity spreads like wildfire. And it has a lot of side effects, just like, a fire. Okay? Because, what happens when we are negative, or we find ourselves in a negative environment, is that we begin to believe that we don't have the power, right? That we don't have the ability to do, to affect change ourselves, like we're ostracized. And because, especially what we do, right? We are building a business. We're building our own home studios. We want to be in a place that nurtures that. Yes, there's going to be challenges. Yes, we're going to fail. We're going to mess up. We're going to screw up. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to disagree with people and then realize we were wrong, and then realize we were right, or then realize we were wrong again. And we're going to change over time. I mean, there's no, just easy solution to anything. But I've just learned, and these are just my humble opinions, that the people I've worked with and the things that I've come to realize in my life is that being positive and having that positive outlook is more important than any voiceover job at a moment you can get, at any milestone you can create. Because again, negativity is the fastest way to destroy people. All right? Destroy your business. All right? That doesn't mean that you, and I don't, and I think I'm not equating negativity with, you don't believe in certain practices. You know what I mean? Like, you don't agree with this, or you disagree with that. I'm not talking about that. We all agree with some things and disagree with other things. But the way we go about approaching other people and what they're doing, it's good to stay positive. I feel like change, as we're growing as businesses, change can happen through inspiration. All right. I think when you constantly tell people you can't do this and you can't do that, right, that causes people to not want to change, right? It causes them to be angry and upset and frustrated, all right, and feel helpless, as opposed to telling them you can do this, we can do that. Did you think about this? What are your thoughts on that? All right, getting with community that nurtures that positivity is really important. Also, giving people a break. That's a big thing, right? It's so funny. I feel like, I'm talking about voiceover, but it probably has a lot for all of us, right? Is with a lot of things going on. But I just know that, negativity, it's not going to help you with your business. Positivity is the best thing that you can do, having a positive outlook. Again, that doesn't mean that we're not skeptical. It doesn't mean that we don't search for the truth, especially for us, right? But but being positive, especially towards others, helps so much. It really does. And it will help you feel like you have the ability to do more than what you're doing, to be more, to grow more. All right? Negativity will hold you down. Because again, negativity strips away your ability to be forward thinking, because it makes you feel like that's a side effect that I've learned about being negative, is that it makes you feel like there is nothing you can do. There is no hope. All right? And with our business, we have to take a lot of leaps of faith, right? We have to put stuff out on social media. We've got to send emails. We've got to make demos. We've got to work with people we don't know. There's so much that we go out and do on faith that we're doing the right thing for our business to help grow, to help reach our goals. That the only way, at least, it takes positive thinking to really inspire yourself to do those things, right? I mean, I can't think about the times that when I'm feeling negative, I don't want to do anything, right? I mean, those are the hardest times for me. And when I'm feeling positive, I'm ready to do a million things. Now, on a side note, we're emotional beings. We can't control sometimes when we're positive and we're negative. But I have found that being a part of groups or communities that are positive, that are nurturing, that aren't, telling you all the things that you can't do, but telling you the things you can do, all right? Having open dialogues. Sure, there are going to be moments when there's disagreements, but that we come to, amiable ends, right? To move forward. Those are the communities you want to be in, because those are the communities that are going to support you and that are going to give you the strength to be positive even when there might be some negative going on over here. I know this hasn't been an episode that has been a lot on tactics or tricks or things, but I think that the biggest thing of all that we have is our mental state and our ability to stay positive, especially in the moments where it's challenging, right? Be a part of a group that's positive, that you connect with, that picks you up, that nurtures that, and that will help a lot as well. I hope that this video is just giving you just a reinforcement of it's good to be positive. Now, just because someone's negative too doesn't mean that they're not a positive person. Again, it's not one thing all the time. But, if you are in a community or a place where it's consistently, you feel like it's consistently making you not negative, just look at the whole thing and see, is this the best place for my business? For me, is this helping me, inspiring me to move forward? Right? Or is this making me think of all the things that I can't do? Here's a perfect example. I've done a lot of reading throughout my life and listening to audiobooks, especially in a lot of, self-help. And I really enjoy trying to work on myself because goodness knows I need a lot of work. And I think that some of the biggest things that I've always come across is asking yourself the right questions, asking yourself the right questions to help you succeed. And I've talked some about this a while ago on A VO's Journey, and that is, questions that you ask can make or break you. So, for example, you ask a question like, why am I not succeeding? If you think about that question, why am I not succeeding? The answer is negative, right? The answer, like to search for all of the things that you're doing wrong, right? And not search for the things that you can do right, that can move you forward, can be very detrimental. Now, some people say, like, as I say that out loud, some people could say, well, it's important to know things sometimes that you're doing wrong so that you can do right, or you can, do them better. But see, that's the rub. The rub is that's not what the question was. The question was, what am I doing wrong? Why am I failing? All right. Why can't I succeed? The question isn't, what can I do to succeed? What is the path to success? Right? What path do I need to take to succeed? Right? Because through that question, then you can look at the path that you're on and the path to success. But the whole point is the answer to that is a constructive answer, not a negative or destructive answer. The same thing, right? I think with negativity. Negativity makes you think about everything that's wrong and that's not working. Whereas being positive, right, looking ahead, and that positivity with that mindset helps you think about, what do I need to do to move ahead, right? Not look backwards, even though it can be helpful to use data from what we've done. But that can only be helpful if we look at it through the lens of what we're doing to move forward, not just focusing on all the things that we failed on. Okay. So if you look at it that way, you know what I mean? That's another reason why I look at negativity as being very dangerous. And I've seen it tear apart people and groups faster than anything. And it is so difficult to repair, right? That positive feeling, right? That feeling that we together can move forward and be successful. And for you as an individual, it's the same thing. I mean, we are like a collection of voices inside of us, right? This is really deep. I should be philosophical hour with Anthony. If you haven't changed the channel yet, their channel, we're on TV, it's YouTube. Anyways, you get what I'm trying to say, right? So I think because of that, we're always battling all those voices inside of us and a community and all the noise everywhere. So that's why it's so important. When we were little, and our parents always say, you become who you hang around. It is, I believe it completely, right? Especially with attitudes. Because I think the attitude really is what it is. All right? So hopefully this video has just been, just a refreshing, upbeat kind of thing to think about, hey, you know what I mean? Let's work hard on being positive and moving forward and looking for the great things that can happen in the future. All right. And how we can get better. And listen, even if things aren't going very well right now, the whole idea is just like that question. You know what I mean? What can we do to move forward? What can we do to be better? What can we do to get more voiceover work? What can we do to be a better performer? These are positive, forward thinking questions, not why am I not being successful? All right. All right. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button. Leave some comments below on things that you work really hard on trying to stay positive. I'd love to hear from you guys. And also, if you're interested in being a part of a positive group, I like to think we try, check out Avio's Journey Elite Academy. We'd love to have you. There's 50%. There's a link below for 50% off the first month to give us a shot, and we'd love to meet you. So thank you guys so much for watching. You have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. But I don't know, what is this? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.